Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm gonna be explaining to you the three different types of graveyard decks in Clash Royale. So the very first deck we have is this graveyard cycle deck. Now this is a cycle deck because of the low elixir cost and the way it's played. So you often can cycle your furnaces and knights more often because you have cheap cycle cards to get back to said uh furnace and knight. But you can use berserker skeletons. Obviously skeletons make your cycle faster, but it just makes the deck harder to play. Now overall, this deck is really good if you want to learn cycle. So if you're a graveyard player that wants to slowly ease into cycle decks, then this is a really good deck to play. Now this deck, on the other hand, is more of a control deck. As you guys can see, it's a 3.5 cycle, and you have to be very, very careful what you cycle and what you don't cycle. So obviously there's 4 spells, so you're gonna have to make sure you cycle your spells in a way that is gonna keep your cycle good. Because once you have 4 spells in your hand and they go hog at the bridge, it's so bad. So obviously you can't go furnace first play a lot of times, because let's say you go furnace first play, the very cheapest option you have to get back to furnace is 2, 2, 3, 4, which is really hard compared to 1, 1, 2. So I'm just saying that's the fastest cycle to get back to another card, is what I'm trying to say. And obviously this deck, you're playing more passively and you're going to control the game more often. Obviously this is Muhammad Light's deck, and you can tell he put his own little spin on graveyard and made it more of a control deck, because obviously he's the greatest at minor control. The last deck we have here is a graveyard deck that plays more like Beatdown. Now, it basically is a really heavy deck, right? So obviously a lot of people run Cage with this deck, and it turns into a 3.8 elixir cycle, and this is basically almost a Lava Hound deck. Obviously Golem sometimes goes to 4.2 or something, but Lava Hound, a lot of them play 3.8, 3.9, or 4.0. I mean, average elixir cost. So the reason why this deck is going to be more of a beatdown deck is because, look, the Stein, you have Stein to tank for a graveyard, and Valk basically on defense. It can also tank. But what I'm trying to say is it's so heavy that it really relies on you not going in single elixir at all, and building a big push in double elixir, getting some value from a Stein ability, and then going in with that same Golem Stein. And obviously the Golem Stein monster has way more HP than a Knight or a Valk. So with that extra HP, it's more like a mini giant. Obviously it has way less health than a giant, but it's like a mini giant. And the ability is also deadly because it pairs really well with graveyard, because it kills swarms, right? So I'm gonna be probably playing with this deck and this. Actually, I'm gonna play all 3 decks, but since I don't have anything, I don't have the cage, I'm gonna be using the cannon, which slightly makes it less like a beatdown deck. But let's get right into it. The first deck I'm gonna try playing is the cycle deck. So you guys are gonna see how it kind of functions like a cycle deck. So I get into the game, and as you guys can see, I have Knight. I can go Knight first play. In any of the other 2 decks, I wouldn't want to do that, because I couldn't cycle back to a Knight if I ever needed it. So he goes Musketeer, so I'm just gonna poison that. I mean, that's just a normal play I do. Even if I wasn't playing this deck. So it looks like he's playing 2.6. And 2.6 is really it's a better matchup for this deck, because what's he doing? He's playing Green Cycle. So that was a really bad move, because it's not gonna do anything, and I'm just gonna go Graveyard or play something. I don't think I get. Okay, no. Good thing I didn't go Graveyard. Go a Knight here. Good thing I waited and was patient on my graveyard. So, okay. So, because he has Moon Cycle, right, I cannot go Goblin Hut and Furnace in the same lane without him placing any sort of balloon. I can only do that when he places balloon. Because if I cycle Goblin Hut now, I'm just not gonna have a hut to cycle for his balloon. So let's see. Okay, looks like he wants to play balloon. Yep. Okay, good snipe. Just go first just to take care of it. That snowball. His hut just to kill it. Keep the furs alive, nice. So this is a really easy matchup for me. But you guys are gonna see what I'm gonna do here. Next time he goes balloon, I need to make sure I have berserker and cycle. He's gonna try Evo Muskie. Yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't agree with that because I think he should have kept an Evo Muskie for his balloon push. But now that he just throws it out, I think it's a really bad idea to do that. Ice Spear for you skeletons. Nice, and it catches the musk too. Interesting. I will just go high furnace. I haven't even played a single graveyard yet. That's because I'm playing a rather safe. Play it first here. It's really hard for him to break through because he doesn't have a big skill from the furnace. And as you guys can see, I have stacked both evolutions in one lane, so it's time to go in. Oh wow, a really good barbell by him. But yeah, he has big trouble. He has quite a bit of trouble defending my pushes. I'm gonna go knight, and I don't really know what he. Okay, he's gonna go. Wait a minute. That was really bad. I misplaced my glove. Oh, I didn't misplace. Nice. Okay. So because you placed the loon in the corner, I remember there was a placement that I could pull the loon like really far, but I forgot if I got it right, and looks like I did, so didn't have to worry. He's going opposite lane because that's smart. Okay. He should be trying to go opposite lane. I'm leaking a little bit. He doesn't have evil muskie inside him. So I'm just gonna go poison on here. Miss my poison by a little. Really good hunt by him. But I should be fine. I got you can't really break these because I have too many finishes. And as you guys can see, it is the game. So oh no, I had a really good matchup, so I don't know if that's a really good game to really showcase why this deck is more of a cycle deck, because you cannot win as a loon cycle player against my deck. The only chance you have is winning in, let's say, single elixir. But yeah, I can't lie, it's really hard. So I think I'll play another game because it doesn't really showcase that whole like cycle aspect of my deck. I just really just played cards and won because that's what happens when you have a hard counter. You just play cards and win. I just got started handed, but that's fine. Should only get one hit. Oh jeez. Okay. Really bad, but I think we should be fine. He's gonna playing Hog XC NATO, and if he has Rocket, I think it's an okay matchup. But if he doesn't have Rocket, then it's gonna be hard. So if he has, if it's Lightning, they either run Lightning or a Rocket, and it's really bad if he has Lightning. He's gonna poison the XC. Hopefully my first takes out the XC. Okay, I'm ready with the hut this time, right? Okay. I'm gonna keep, as you guys can see, he's cycling his Valk. So I cycle my Knight because I'm trying to keep up with the cycle. I'm not trying to get starting hand or like out cycle by his cards. This might be a good time to go graveyard. Nice. He wastes his goblins. Okay. That's really key. Nice, nice. Nice can get 2 hits or 1 hit. Nice. Really good graveyard by me. That's what we like to see. Here's the thing. I'm gonna have to block the Xe. Go Hut. And then go Berserker on top of the Xe. Nice. The problem is he's gonna nade it. Yeah, that's what I said. Okay, nice. Don't seem too bad. I don't want to take an Xe hit. Yeah. Pretty good because we only take 1 Xe hit. Wait, did we even take an Xe hit? I think the Xe was too far back. I think it's because I blocked the Xe with that bar barrel, and because I blocked it, it allowed me to. That even with the NATO, he didn't hit the tower. Yep. So he has rockets. So now I know how to play this matchup now. Okay. Nice. So I'm just gonna cycle. Okay. I'm blocking the Xe from crossing the bridge, so even if he NATOs, it shouldn't hit my tower, I don't think. Yeah, see? So I'm gonna go furnace left side to bait out his rocket, and we should be good to go. I mean, he's gonna have to deal with that first on the left hand side. Go, cut in this direction, and GG's. That's in, gonna be in poison range. Just gonna try and get an awkward, Alright, I think that was a good way to explain how I played that matchup. I mean, I noticed how he overcommitted and I went in, and yeah, I mean, that was pretty much all I did. Again, that would be a hard matchup with Lightning, but because he didn't have Lightning, it's a whole different story. So let's play with the Valkyrie instead, because I'm gonna show you why it's more of a control deck, right? So as you can see, the cycle deck I was playing more aggressive. I even went for Graveyard and single elixir, and that actually won me the game because of how fast my cycle is. But with this deck, I'll show you what I mean. So I usually wait for them to do the first move, and he's playing Phoenix, which is really only played in Golem, so I'm kind of scared. Looking back, I should have cycled my Berserker on the right side before so. Okay. I don't want him to get a surprise button down. Nice. Okay, the problem is the Firecracker's gonna chain on tower if I didn't go barbell, so that should be fine. But yeah, I mean, oh, he's playing Goblin Hut. Okay, nice, nice. Wow, really bad Goblin Hut by him. Well, he overcommitted so much. But let's see if that's gonna matter though. Just Berserker for this Goblin Cage. Brawler. And yeah, overall, so far, pretty good defense. This guy has E-Giant, so he's gonna have Lightning, which is gonna be painful to deal. Ooh, what deck is he playing? Okay, Goblin Machine typically isn't in E-Giant, so I'm honestly pretty confused what he's gonna be playing. Go with nice Valkyrie, let's get a nice cut through. Get a nice Barbara on top of the Firecracker hit. Okay, nice. Nice, the furnace stays alive. So far looking good. This is gonna be a rough one to deal with actually. Nice. Quite a bit of damage. My cycle right now is pretty bad, so I'm probably have to poison something. Maybe not. I'm gonna poison this Phoenix. And the reason I'm poisoning this Phoenix is because I want to save my Evos on defense. So okay, I'll just go first. Oh jeez, nice. Oh, I thought I hit my Valk. That would've been so bad. Nice. Valk is gonna pour everything in. I'm just gonna get a bar barrel. I don't really know what to cycle. Since he uses Lightning, I'm gonna put my first in the anti-NATO spot. So you can't NATO it, right? Nice. I hit the Firecracker. Nice. Nice. This is pretty good. This is looking pretty good. No damage. Nice. But this is very hard. You guys see. He's gonna keep lightning cycling me, but it's fine. I might have to go for an opposite leg push at some point. If he commits any more, I think I'm gonna go. Yep, okay. I was trying to predict he's trying to support his E-Giant. It looks like I got him. So, that might have been a bad play because I think he's gonna lightning. But look how much damage we got on the right side. Yep, so. Oh, I was trying to get the Valk to go with the Evil first. Really bad Phoenix, because that's not gonna do much. Because I have okay, nice. I'm gonna go furnace on the right side now because I don't want him to lightning both my tower and my okay, he decides to switch lanes. He must I'm a little confused what he wants to do, but it's fine. The thing is, I have vines to bail me out on defense, so I'm not too afraid. Read that barbell, by the way. I thought his whatever lost. Looks like not. I don't even need that. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, nice. He overcommitted so much. The reason why I went that is because I knew he overcommitted by a ton, right? And then it's just gonna be a poison, and we win the game. Oh, pretty hard matchup, but as you guys see, I was controlling the pace of the game, and I acknowledge the fact when he overcommitted, I would go in, and that game took a bit of a long time, but yeah, that was a really good Valk graveyard because I knew he was trying to support his E-Giant, so I didn't know when. So I was really trying to him to dump his elixir on something so he couldn't support his to defend my graveyard push. So I think that's a really good example of why a good control matchup, because I didn't let him build a big push. I was always defending his cards for cheap, and I was trying not to give him lightning value like that. I placed the hut on the right side, furnace on the way left side, so he can lightning both. I was poisoning his phoenixes, not because it gave me value, it's because I was trying to keep my cycle healthy. And overall, just a really good game, I think. Obviously, the player wasn't good. I'm not trying to say he was like any good, but yeah. That's good. Then play one more game match. So I'm not gonna be able to go furnace randomly because simply for the fact that I don't know his deck. But now that I know he's playing some spam deck, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Come on, don't go there this time. Don't go there. Nice. Okay, he just spat out elixir off the bridge. So... Wow. This is fine, but it's just really annoying. I mean, I even placed my goblin hut to the right, too. I don't even know. Poison the office. way he has enough elixir. Come on, get the back. Oh, nice. I was about to say, I was like, no way he has enough elixir for Mega Knight, right? But you never know. Oh. Oh, wow. Wow. Really impressive player. Horrible player, but I'm a horrible player. But yeah, he gave up. He probably knew once I got 2 furnaces down and he just went all in, he probably lost. But yeah, I mean, Jesus. Pretty good game. I don't really know. I didn't really talk that much because he was like a jack in the box. I just didn't know what he was going to play. And it was just kind of confusing me, but that is completely fine. And we're going to move on to the next game with our beatdown sort of deck with Stein. So let's get right into it. I'm going to use a card potion. And our Stein's at level 15. I'm sorry, guys. I'm using the cannon instead of the goblin cannon. I think I'm only going to play 1 match with this Stein deck because I'm really bad at it because I don't really play this deck that much, so let's just see. Okay, looks like he's going for a Piggy's push. By the way, I'm up a lot of elixir, so why not go graveyard? Yeah, he was... Wow, he's spending quite a bit of elixir, right? Probably guards on top of his Archer Queen. I'm probably going to kill him in anti-NATO spot. Beautiful. I'm not planning on losing this matchup. I don't think it's that bad. So let's just go Stein in the back. I should be up a little bit of elixir, right? Yep. Take care of that queen. The next, I was just about to say, the next piggy she actually has Evo, so I need to be very careful. But as you guys can see, we're chilling. That's why I never used my Ice Wizard this entire matchup, because I knew he had, oh, I think he's trying to outcycle me. Okay. Bad poison. Should just Steined. Is he trying to go? No way you're trying to go piggies on the right side, no? That would be a really bad play. Boom. Oh, wow. Okay, I have Evo Valk, so I'm not too scared. I mean, he's just not gonna cycle his... I'm confused. He's gonna Earthquake cycle me? Bro, that's such a horrible idea. I'm just gonna do this, right? It's gonna go in. I mean, that was a really bad Archer Queen because it didn't really give him that much value. I mean, he's defending really well, but... I feel like every time I'm going in, I'm getting damage, so I don't see why I shouldn't go in. Okay. I don't think he's gonna try an earthquake anymore, but we'll have to see. It's good that he's trying to go opposite lane. Like that's what he should be trying to do. Okay. Okay. He does have Evil Piggies next cycle, so I'm gonna have to go Ice Wizard. Yep. I knew it, bro. Jesus. I'll have to start a Poison Cycle in him, actually. I'm not too sure which one to do. Good game. So this deck plays more like a beatdown deck. Sorry I couldn't really talk because I was more concentrated. I'm not as relaxed when I play this deck because obviously it's not the deck of my choice. But as you guys can see with this deck, I was trying to play more, passive, and I was trying to stack more Steins. Stack Valks, right? So pretty much what I was trying to do, and it worked okay, right? I mean, it's also because I knew which side we had Evil Piggies, so that also helped a lot. So again, this is a pretty long video, but I hope you guys enjoy the 3 types of graveyard decks that one runs. And I personally, I love the Cycle deck the most. It's just the most fun. The best deck to play, I would say, is Control, because Control decks, you don't really get really bad matchups, right? And if you want to play the easiest deck, it's Stein. You're gonna lose some games because like some XC decks, some of those are hard bowler, E-Giant, but for the most part, you're gonna get some really hard counter matchups. Like I'm saying, like 100-0. Like there's no way they win. You just go Stein in the back. Let's say they go like minor minion or something, you just pop ability and boom, you still have a full health HP. Stein, you go graveyard and you win. Like there's just so many matchups that I can think of that this deck just absolutely rolls. But this deck's the most fun. This deck's the most consistent. This deck's the most easy. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This actually took quite a bit of time to make. Because I mean, like, it took quite a bit for this video to come out, is because I had a lot of tests the past week for school, and I finally was able to record this Saturday morning. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.